I'm joined here by Colleen Cutcliffe, CEO of Pendulum. Colleen, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
How's your JPM week going so far?
It's been amazing. I mean, this is the biggest health conference of the year, and so it's just awesome to see all the new ideas and have everybody converge in San Francisco for the annual conference.
Really, really exciting to be here. So last year at JPM week, GLP-1 agonists were a huge topic, but at Pendulum you guys are doing something slightly different. Could you tell me a bit more about that?
Sure. The GLP-1 agonists, all the drugs that are out there, are mimicking your body's natural GLP-1 hormone, which is stimulated by your gut microbiome. And so what we've been really focused on is how do you help your body increase the natural GLP-1 hormone that it produces? And this is really just another tool in the toolbox for people who are trying to tackle obesity and metabolic issues.
Do you feel like the obesity crisis, obviously it's a really pertinent issue in America, do you feel like it's getting better or worse or the same?
I think unfortunately, both in the US and globally, obesity has only been going in one direction, and that is consistently getting worse. And so we really do need to tackle this problem in new creative ways.
It's really sad. Well, hopefully Pendulum is, going to be a major player in changing that and turning things around.
I hope so. I mean, there's a lot of things in our environment and our food system that are leading the obesity crisis to get worse and worse. And so you really are fighting a lot more than a single individual.
And so I understand you've always been a scientist throughout your career. Could you tell us a bit about your story before Pendulum?
Sure, yeah, I have a pretty classic science background, a PhD in biochemistry from Johns Hopkins. I worked in pharma, I worked in a startup company, all really running R&D. And I think that's what helped position me when we started Pendulum Therapeutics about 12 years ago to understand what are the pipeline, what is the blueprint for creating products, but then also what's the opportunity to be able to create a novel set of gut microbiome products to really tackle metabolic syndrome. And so using my science background and the opportunity of a new scientific landscape has been exciting for me.
Amazing. And in terms of JPM week in general, who have you been speaking to? What have you been looking forward to?
I think the most exciting thing about JP Morgan, there's two things that are really exciting. One is that this is a time where all of the investors really converge in a few block radius together, and so you get an opportunity to touch base with people that you don't get to talk to as often, especially in person. But the second and probably the more exciting thing about JPM is this is where all the new ideas are coming, and so literally every event you go to, you get to hear about people's new creative ideas on how they want to tackle health and disease, and it's just always so awesome to see how much creativity is out there and how many determined people there are out there trying to transform health.
Colleen, thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a great rest of JPM week.